Yeah. Niachie hii ya wanasiasa. Yeah. Ukinipata shida unapatia IG, ataniambia waziri, mheshimiwa anasumbua sana OCS wetu wa mahali fulani. Anasema hata akue transferred. Mimi nda sasa deal na hawa. Mimi nimekuwa huko, najua what is going on. Hata saa zingine politician is not serious, lakini wanatuharibia. Anafika mkutano anasema huyu chief wa huyu OCS wa hapa transfer. Na nimesema aondoke. Kama wewe ni popular na watu na umefanya kazi yao, sometimes you are not popular because you are doing your job. Watu watakudefend. Wasipokudefend, we will defend you because it's important we defend. Na saa zingine anasema ndio apate kura na anajiendea. Ukimuuliza anasema ilikuwa ni kuma sasa ningefanya nini na raia walikuwa wanapiga makofi. Anasema waziri, endelea na watu yako bwana, mimi sina shida na OCS, ni mtu yangu. Lakini watu wajapiga makofi, hiyo imeisha. So it's important how we will be able to handle that. But there are also cases where the OCS is really a bad person. And we listen to the leaders because they represent the people. When they come to tell us they are real officers who are either drunk, they are corrupt, they are not doing their job, we will deal with it. But if you are doing the good job, we will defend you by all means. Expert, hii testing ya pombe, it got me thinking. Sasa tukipeleka yote Chang'aa kuenda kutestiwa, hata hiyo government chemists itakuwa busy kiasi gani? Yeah? I think let us use the Court Users Association and maybe the National Council of Administration of Justice to see if it is necessary to test bangi ama busa ama nini Chang'aa ama hii fake unadulterated alcohol. I think we should have some kind of presumption that it is bangi unless sasa the suspect proves otherwise. You know, we change it the other way around. Presumption of drugs. And I think we need to discuss with Parliament because they can change the penal code. Because for as long as this is bangi, and you can see ni bangi, yeah? Where's sema ati ni mboga? So we can turn that, yeah? But also, or we agree with the magistrate, that person will be released on bail and then buy time to kupima the whatever, but report to OCS. Unajua, ambiwe report to OCS every day or every week. Sasa akikuja hata ground, wakati anataka kubrak, aseme, unaona nimerudi. Anaambiwa lakini uliambiwa report kwangu. Kosa ureport uone. At least you have some authority kidogo over them. Lakini sasa shida zaidi ni sentencing. Wengine wanaenda kuadmit, alafu wanaambiwa sentence to community service. Makueni, the ACC alituambia walishika mtu, wakapeleka kotini, akaambiwa community service, enda katakata nyazi kwa ACC. So aliriliziwa, akakuja kukata nyasi kwa serikali hapo. Raia wakipita wanasema, kumbe ule ACC ni wabangi. Tulimwambia shike huyu, kumbe alikuwa anataka mfanyakazi ya kupigia yeye chakula. Hata wanaishi na ACC kwa compound moja. So these issues, we must also find a way of ensuring that we pass the message. So these reports will help me when I engage the Chief Justice under the National Council of Administration of Justice to see how best we are going to deal. Mambo ya insurance cover, tumeongea na IG hapa, DIG ashughulikie. Officers going to hizo maneno, police constables who are above 50, nimeshajibu hiyo, training officers. Mambo ya officers who get injured in line of duty, I felt the pain of the officer who spoke here, and I think DIG, you follow that one as a specific issue, but also the general issue of how to deal with the people who have been injured. Why is it delaying? Is it because insurance, change of insurance and so forth? And we need to know how to insure and protect our officers. Compensation of officers and so forth. Continuous training, we agree, a good vehicle, so forth. Psychological support, delayed retirement, all that. Police officer, police officer, mnasema you are fearing use of force. Why? The law is very clear. If your life is in danger, or the life of another citizen is in danger, you can use force and use your firearm. Hakuna vile utangojea uende mbinguni kupitia mawe. Afadhali ujikinge ndio tuende tufanye kesi huko mbele wakati what we will be able to do. Na mlisikia juzi, even when IPOA spoke about the recent incidents, I said IPOA has a very difficult task of investigating situations where the police officer was trying to measure the amount of force that is coming against them so that they can repel using the force that they have. So it's not an easy thing. You know, any person who has died as a result of an incident with a police officer at in a IPOA case, not all of them are automatically an IPOA case. There are cases where police officers are facing danger. And I gave juicy policy directions kwamba police officers have a right to use force to protect themselves. And those officers who will be taken to court because of that, there is a duty on the part of National Police Service to give them lawyers to represent them in court, either by Attorney General or hired directly by National Police Service to represent the police officers. And including those officers that were taken to court, usually, they will all be represented by a lawyer that is hired by the National Police Service or seconded from the Attorney General's office. We deserve to protect our police officers. Hakuna vile na tumesema wapewe all the support that is necessary, psychological support, protection gear when dealing with riotous situations, among others. And I will continue defending our National Police Service and police officers because they cannot suffer working in difficult environment and then at the same time they also be harassed. I like ule mzee alisema hatutaki kuona Kenya ya polisi anatoroka. Ikuwe ndio mkora ndio anafanya nini? Anatoroka. The moment a police officer is running for his life and children are watching, na community is watching, there is no confidence in the country that anybody is safe. Nobody will believe that you are safe anymore. We must restore the authority of police officer as a police officer with the respect that they deserve because of the work they do for us. And then we think about career progression for the police officers as part of our reforms. And then we need to service phones, prisons. Nimepata mambo yenu ya prisons, and I will also other meetings with you. Civil works and maintenance and so forth. Come with car, blah blah blah. Watu wa Polytechnic. We wanted to do the meeting in your school, but I'm told you are doing exam, Mr. President. The government is sleeping. No, okay, it is thinking. Yeah, so I'm saying, I'm just joking. We would have come to school, but we were told you have exam.